I'm Judea Murray, and here on a positive note, we highlight the most heartwarming stories from all around our tri-state that move and inspire us. Finding out you're having a baby can be a wonderful experience, but take that feeling and triple it. Meet the super parents from New Jersey, balancing 3 brand new bundles of joy and so much more.
How you doing?
Good.
You look very composed for all you're going through right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
If you think 2020 has been crazy for you, listen to the story of Danielle and Jeff Croasdale. Amid a pandemic, they've had 3 babies in 9 months. We'll sort out the math on all that in a minute, but you can also throw in a few other major life events too. Closing on a new home, moving in with family between closings, and a high-risk pregnancy.
Our one son came off the respiratory support that he had last night. We were there.
It all started in February, just before the pandemic hit, with the birth of their first child, Vincent. The family was settling into their 2-bedroom condo when the lockdown began, throwing their first months as parents into turmoil.
They say with a newborn, you shouldn't leave the house for 6 weeks. So basically, at the end of the 6 weeks, and I was ready to go show everybody my baby, the world shut down.
Then, more news. Danielle was pregnant again.
So then I went, I had my 8-week appointment at the OB, and then she found 2 babies.
Amid all of it, the ultimate emotional high wire walk. News that the pregnancy was high risk.
My case is like even less than 1 in 250,000.
Vincent's new brothers, Eric and James, were delivered 12 days ago, more than 2 months premature, by a possibly life-saving C-section. They remain at the neonatal intensive care unit at Jersey Shore Medical Center, where Danielle says they're doing well.
So it's like extreme high risk, and so it's even more special that they're doing okay, and everything is, it's stressful, great, they're healthy, so.
As many of you have learned, when life gets crazy, hold on. It can still get crazier. The Croasdale saving grace? Having lots and lots of family close by in New Jersey.
Yeah, and it'll be even more so important once the boys come home, because we'll really need all hands on deck. 3 boys, yep.
Right.
It's gonna be like a circus in here, but it's gonna be fun.
I'm sure it will. All of us here at News 12 wish them the best. Now, on to an amazing development straight out of a magazine. A Brooklyn teen is being recognized nationally for her work making PPE for our medical professionals. 19-year-old Karina Popovich was named in Teen Vogue's 21 Under 21 list of girls and femmes building a better future. When the pandemic hit the U.S., Popovich used her 3D printer to make face shields and mask clips for healthcare professionals. She even founded her own organization of over 330 people around the country with access to a 3D printer and taught them all how to make PPE.
I really hope girls can take away that they too can be STEM pioneers. You don't have to be 30 working at, an engineering company to make an impact.
You can say that again. Her organization has donated more than 82,000 pieces of PPE so far. You know what that sound means? It's time for a feel-good fact. From now until the end of the year, Starbucks is offering free tall brewed coffees, hot or iced, to all frontline workers. That means doctors, pharmacists, dispatchers, firefighters, paramedics, police officers, dentists, healthcare workers, active duty military, any hospital staff, and even nursing and med students too. I mean, we're getting by because of the hard work that they're putting in every day, so it's only right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your feel-good fact. With a spray can and a vision, this tri-state artist is tagging his legacy all across Long Island to help local businesses. And maybe you've already spotted some of his work. Let's take a look.
He's known as Andaluz the Artist.
I was always drawing comic books and sketching as a little kid. I used to love doing it.
His specialty, graffiti art. He spray paints murals all over Long Island.
This building that I'm currently working on, which is going to be called Wok and Roll, a stir-fry spot in Huntington Village, that we're painting a dragon made out of noodles.
Andaluz did the Robin Williams mural on Jericho Turnpike in Huntington Station. the 25-foot-long Pokemon picture on a wall in Greenlawn, and this mural of Baby Yoda from Star Wars The Mandalorian, painted on the side of Burgerology on Main Street in Huntington. The graffiti artist is hired by business owners to paint their walls.
I'm Andaluz the Artist. This is what I do. I have an idea that will go viral, and that's going to drive traffic to your business.
Andaluz says he has 3 different murals painted on businesses on this block alone here in Huntington. He says he plans on working on even more projects on this street in the future.
It has no name, so we jokingly said, hey, we have to go to the Huntington Town Hall and tell them to declare this Andaluz Way or Mural Street or anything like that.
Art's everything. Art, music is so big to this community.
Megan LaCourte of Huntington says her daughter loved the Baby Yoda murals so much, she dressed up as the character for Halloween. And the family is back to check out Andaluz's latest work.
Seeing this dragon start to take shape is really cool. It's amazing how he does it with just spray paint.
Andaluz the Artist hopes his work inspires people who see it.
Appreciate it. Take care, you too.
Later on, when someone tells you what they did because they were inspired by what you did.
Over in the Bronx, there's a woman who's inspired the artistic scene for decades now. Her name is Elba Cabrera, but she's known and loved by her nickname, La Madrina de las Artes, Godmother of the Arts. The proud Puerto Rican woman formed her first connection to local artists when she was hired by the Association of Hispanic Arts. During her tenure, she helped 40 artists get funding to fuel their passions.
I still have a lot of works that you can see on my wall because they have not forgotten me. And they see me, in fact, they call me La Madrina de Las Artes, the godmother of the arts.
Even in her retirement, she can't stay away. Cabrera still volunteers for several groups focused on highlighting Hispanic artists. Now, all he needed was a second chance. After Brooklyn's Ricky the Cut creator Burton served his 10 years behind bars, he came out with a mission and a business plan ready to change lives.
Standing outside of his childhood house, Ricky the Cut creator Burton, as his friends call him, tells us growing up in East Flatbush wasn't easy.
I've seen death. I've been in a lot of sticky situations. I even got locked up behind being in a gang. I was incarcerated for a felon in possession of a firearm.
But in 2012, he started Naturally Cut Fitness while still behind bars and turned his life around.
I actually found my purpose.
He and his nearly 300 employees train kids, teens, adults, and even celebrities.
I got a second chance, so I'm gonna do my job. This is what I'm here to do. Give people a second chance through health and fitness.
And he recruits, trains, and immediately employs others who were also incarcerated, like Luis Pinales.
I get a little sentimental because it's deep, you know? There's a lot of people there. He's fighting out here to do the right thing. He's being discriminated. Just because I made a mistake, a lot of people keep holding back on that.
Nobody wants to give them a second chance, and that's what we're here for.
Burton says Naturally Cut Fitness is not just about bulking people up and helping them feel better. It's keeping kids off the streets and giving others like him a second chance.
A lot of people in life, they search for their purpose and they never find it. Thank God I found my purpose in there, and my purpose is giving people strength. We're here to let you know that it's all right to make a mistake. You can slip and we're gonna catch you. You're not gonna fall.
Naturally Cut Fitness is currently only in Manhattan, but Burton has his sights set on opening more locations soon.
Her decision to donate bone marrow saved his life, and now she gets to meet him for the very first time.
Hi, Sarah.
You're seeing a family reunion for 2 total strangers. Sarah Jordan, a Yale soccer player, and Mike Silberstein, a 52-year-old dad from California, linked by one life-saving donation.
Thank you for the gift of life.
I didn't know how I was going to react, and I froze.
Jordan actually made the donation a year ago, but she always knew she wanted to meet her match.
Meeting Michael and his family was just a surreal moment. It was really cool to finally see the person, the family, and the community that I helped out.
Their reunion made possible by the Be the Match Foundation, which takes monetary donations too.
Imagine if we all just gave a little bit, $1, $5, $10, maybe the cost of your morning coffee. Every little bit helps.
It was actually sports that led Sarah Jordan to donate in the first place. She signed up after a Yale hockey player died of leukemia.
At this point, you know, it's a miracle.
Thankfully, Mike Silberstein's prognosis is good. Now, he even wants to attend Sarah Jordan's graduation in May. For Jordan, it's a new family.
To really finally see the person, see his family, see his daughter, all of that.
All of that saved a life.